let's be honest. Eating feces is what brings cholera. Where do we get them to eat? From the insects, and then flies, then vendors, then the latest one, Mr. Speaker, which we are not watching, the bedroom. Now people are eating feces there, in the bedrooms. So we should check all those areas, because if we are not careful, we will be pointed out to the vendors. Meanwhile, they are innocent when it comes to those things. Mr. Speaker, let's revisit how we are managing sanitation. We have chiefs in every area. Even if we deter them alone, and government issue instructions that every chief should make sure his environment is.
I'm blessed to have an urban water project that ended brought finally to the water problem in my constituency. So coming here, I was only going to concern myself with other things, only to go back to the constituency to realize that out of the 21 boreholes dug, 14 of them have been stolen. And as at now, please.
Colleague who I listened to in silence made an intervention, a supposed point of order, spoke for 7 minutes. I quietly checked the time. Mr. Speaker, if there might be silence, I listen. Mr. Speaker, we are in this chamber. Members have made their contributions. I took note. I would want Honorable Akando's statement to be made available again to him. I took notes. MMDCs, Honorable Akando made a call on us that the local government authority would have to be up and doing, and he needs the authorities to be in place. Mr. Speaker, all I am saying, Mr. Speaker, all I'm saying is that we need to have.
Honourable members, let there be order.
Mr. Speaker, the impatience and the intolerance must be dealt with, so that we can have a very decent debate. Mr. Speaker, the point I am making is that we need to have the political heads to be in office to assist in the implementation of government policy. And I'm happy that the minister responsible for local government and chieftaincy affairs is in the chamber, so that he takes it up in expediting it. Mr. Speaker, the minority chief whip in his intervention also made a point that I am on record to have said.
He's not the minority chief whip, he's the majority
well,
chief whip.
Mr. Speaker, I slipped. You yourself called him the majority leader. You also slipped earlier, so no problem. He is the majority chief whip and not the majority leader. Neither is he the minority chief whip. Mr. Speaker, I would accord the chair with respect. Let's treat each other that way. Mr. Speaker, he said, I am on record to have said I don't need an MC in Winneba. Mr. Speaker, it is not true. He should quote me and quote me right. This is Hansard. So when he wants to quote me, he should quote me right. Mr. Speaker, on the issue of healthcare professionals, the call by the Minister of Health was for support to healthcare professionals. And when the Honorable Ladi contributed, her contention was that we need to have more of these community health nurses, because they are the people who do the direct interface to educate our people. That was a call by Honorable Ladi. And I'm adding my voice to that call by urging upon the minister to ensure that more healthcare professionals are employed. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister is aware that termination letters have been issued out to healthcare professionals who have just been employed. And I'm making a call on him that considering the fact that we need more nurses, to address this matter, he should relook at the situation. Mr. Speaker, here's a situation where a member of parliament for Pusiga is calling on us to engage more community health nurses at the local level to educate our people. He expressed frustration on this meningitis thing in the north, and I also know that when it comes to preventive healthcare, we need more healthcare professionals. Mr. Speaker, in a situation where the minister needs such support to roll out government policy, it is only right and far right to call on the Honorable Minister to ensure that no healthcare professional loses a job, and that the backlog of healthcare professionals who have graduated and are at home, government ensures expedited steps in employing them. We know the budget is coming. It is a call on the Minister of Health to engage the Finance Minister to make adequate provision so that there will be clearance for more nurses and other healthcare professionals to be employed. By this, the situation will be handy because those who have been trained will be there in the communities to support our people. Our people are suffering, and he knows so. Mr. Speaker, social intervention. I support the call by Honorable Ladi, Member of Parliament for Pusiga, that there should be more social intervention like the mosquito net is talked about. Mr. Speaker, if we don't get social intervention evenly distributed and fairly given to the most vulnerable groups, Mr. Speaker, how would we be dealing with the situation as the Minister has briefed us on? We need to have a transparent system where the vulnerable in our communities will get the support. And this, I believe, if Minister is able to do, there will be relief at the local level. Let me, in conclusion, thank the Honorable Minister, who is a very respected colleague, for acknowledging my contribution in the fight against this menace. Unfortunately, suffice to state that he made a general acknowledgement. But just for the record and for Hansen, I have released a brand new pickup, which he knows, and I've also given a cash donation of 100,000 Ghana cedis, which he acknowledges. But Mr. Speaker, and also to thank him for making it to Winneba over the weekend. It was a promise he made that he would be in Winneba. He was in Winneba. And much as we hear to critique government, when the man does it well too, it is important that he is showing leadership. At least when he was there, those healthcare professionals were inspired, particularly the director of the Municipal Health Directorate, Dr. Paulette Brown. And I want to take this opportunity to commend all of them. Mr. Speaker, they have not slept on this matter. They've been disturbing me with it, getting me to reach out to the minister, and they've been very collective. So far, all the health facilities have been made available. And Mr. Speaker, it is important that I point out that of the 21 health centers in Ifutu, 17 were constructed by me with my own pocket money. And all these facilities, yes, Mr. Speaker, the Papa Kodamti Health Center, the Akosua Village, the Penche, the Nye Frame Health Facility, the Jahazi Health Facility, the Dr. Pra Health Facility, the George Kwame Kwanzaa Health Facility, and the Samuel Owusu J Health Facility. Mr. Speaker, these are health facilities I've constructed and furnished, and these facilities are providing support to our people. And Mr. Speaker, we will continue to serve the people and continue to rely on the Honourable Minister for his support, because there's a new children's hospital coming up. There's a new children's hospital coming up at Jenjazi. It's a 150-bed children's hospital, and it will be an intervention for both primary and secondary support facility. And I'm sure with that cooperation, in future, we will be able to address some of these things adequately. And Mr. Speaker, I would want to assure the Honourable Minister that just as we've been doing in the past, there will be cooperation. There will be cooperation to enable our people benefit. But you should remember that in terms of support to the health sector, Efutu must get its fair share. Mr. Speaker, without more, I would like to thank you for this treasure space. God bless you.
Thank you.
Afenyo market again 1,000 NDC. No problem. Yes. One Afenyo market, when Afenyo market speaks, 1,000 NDCs are on their feet. Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect, this is not a time for us to debate. But I believe that the Honourable Minister for Local Government has misconstrued my comments and misappreciated say. And I would respond to him with 2 points. One, the maker of the statement himself made a call on us. And Mr. Speaker, my style is always to take notes. So I took notes on all the points he raised. So I have here the need to have MMDCs in place. It was his call. Check his statement again. I am not making a political statement. He himself made a call. So I said that to the extent that you are in the chamber, take this on board. Take this on board so that you facilitate the appointment of MMDCs. Second, the issue of Akufo-Addo and all. Mr. Speaker, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo does not come in this matter. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo does not come in this matter. It is your government in office. And all we are saying is that there is a cholera outbreak, and the minister wants the local government authority to be properly constituted to take this matter up. What you are supposed to do as a local government minister is to expedite action. It's not to take issue with me. It's not to take issue with me. It's to urge on government to speed up the nomination.
Honourable members, order. Honourable, I'm watching your disorderly conduct.
We need the nominations to be done as quickly as possible, and when the nomination is done, we would be able to go through the confirmation process. As to what is happening in Winneba, Mr. Speaker, if you want to bring constituency matters to this floor, I don't think that it will be appropriate to be bringing partisan rally comments on this floor. Mr. Speaker, Ahmed knows that we have one republic. That is the Republic of Ghana.
Honourable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I need to finish with respect. Honourable Defe Makwa was allowed to finish. Mr. Speaker, let me finish. He called him on a point of order against me, and I quietly listened to him. So let me conclude respectfully. I need to conclude respectfully.
Then conclude.
I will, Mr. Speaker. I will. What happens in Winneba at rally, where we say, oh, Republic of Efutu. Those are, Mr. Speaker, those are matters for political excitement. Yes. Mr. Speaker, if I go and meet my local foot soldiers and I say the Republic of Efutu, when we all know by law there's one republic, it is a matter that the presiding elder of the Pentecost Church, who has now been elevated to the status of minister of local government, and you know that I was part of the approval process. I was part of your approval process. Is it a matter for you to come and raise here? Mr. Speaker, what is a notorious fact is that in Efutu, all the assembly members are MPP members. So we want you to plead with us. Yes. Then when you bring a good nominee, a good candidate, we are going to support you. But if you don't bring a good candidate, it will be difficult. But this is not about winning by the nation. It's a matter for the nation.
Honorable Minority Leader.
So, Mr. Speaker, they have to tolerate on this matter. Yes, I said so. That is true. Mr. Speaker, that
Honorable
is true.
Members,
all the assembly members are MPP members.
If you don't have the floor, Minority Leader.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. I thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, let me thank Honorable Kwame Abuja for his intervention and putting the matter in the professional perspective. I don't just speak. That children's hospital, I wish you get the opportunity to visit. It was properly designed by a professional architect. Professionals are involved in the construction. It has all the departments to make it a secondary referral facility. You need to see with your eyes. Don't worry. You need to, Honorable Agoja, who also doubles as an architect. I would want to have an hour ride with you to Winneba. Winneba is just 45 minutes drive from Accra. No, at least we'll get a dispatch. He has a dispatch right.